Next up, this is a good one. I was excited to talk about this one with you, Caleb. Let's go to what LeBron had to say. LeBron had a little something interesting to say about Luka.
Luka is one of my favorite players in the NBA today. From the simple fact of the way I play the game is exactly how I love the way he plays the game. Team first, gets his guys involved. If you challenge me to score, I'm going to score. And at the same time, I'm going to score. And also, at the same time, I'm going to keep my guys involved. But I play for the team, and I'm going to play with a sense of joy. When Luka was going through his contract negotiations with Nike, and you saw him at one point, he was wearing Jordans. He started wearing the other brands.
Other brands, you don't even say.
Yeah, I don't say the other brands.
So good at that.
He was wearing the other brands on his feet during practices in Notion. I wanted to begin Team LeBron and have Luka as my first signee with Nike.
Oh, wow.
This is what I wanted. I don't believe that my guys at Nike was ready for that. And obviously they were not, because he ended up going to Jordan.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if Luka knows this, but he would know it now. I wanted Luka to be the first signee of Team LeBron when he was going through his situation. And it didn't happen. He's still under the same umbrella of Nike's with Jordan, but I wanted him to be, and that's how much I believed in him.
Yeah.
And it's going to, I feel like it's going to haunt me a little bit.
It's going to haunt you.
But I wanted him to be my guy. I wanted him to be my first guy because I just love what he stands for. I love everything about him, both on the court and off the court. He's just a great guy.
All right, well, you heard it there. Luka, if you haven't listened to that video, if you're listening to this podcast, you just found out that LeBron wanted you there. So that's big news. LeBron pretty much said that he wanted to sign Luka through Team LeBron as his first athlete through Nike. That would have been huge. But Caleb, do you buy or sell that Luka would have even signed with LeBron?
I'm gonna sell. For no other reason other than the fact that I feel like Luka, I don't know. I don't think he would have bought into it. I don't think. But my thing is, I just find it funny though that LeBron went to Nike and was like, "Let me have Team LeBron," and they went, "No," and then he's like, "Okay." And he had to walk out because we just saw Steph get Team Curry. He got his own Curry brand. I think that's cool. Are you going to get a pair?
No.
I might buy a pair. I'm going to be honest.
I'm never buying Under Armours. To me,
dude, they're not Under Armours. They're Curry's.
I'm never buying those shoes again. Do you want me to walk around with glass ankles? Please, Caleb. I'm selling. And here's why I'm selling. I think Luka looks up to LeBron. We've seen it. Luka looks up to LeBron very highly, right? And he looks at LeBron as somebody that is one of the best players ever. And Luka probably got to watch LeBron as a kid. So being able to sign with him through Nike as the first athlete would have been a monumental thing. But how many faces of Jordan do you really know? I'll give you mine. Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul. Who else?
I'll give you mine. Carmelo Anthony, Quentin Richardson, Rip Hamilton, Jason Tatum, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. Yeah, those are just some.
Okay. And when you go through that list, how many of those guys really, really pop out to you? Obviously, you have those guys like a Chris Paul, like a Jason Tatum, like a Russell Westbrook, like a Carmelo Anthony, that are superstars.
Yeah.
But how many of those are Hall of Fame legend, top-tier players that will be one of the greatest to ever play? And yes, the Chris Pauls, the Jason Tatum, they have that potential. But to me, a Luka Doncic is a LeBron James, is a Michael Jordan, is one of those type of guys that you want to have as the face of your whole shoe. And I think Jordan absolutely is hyped to have him. And I think Luka wanted to go through Jordan to be the face.
Isn't Kawhi Leonard the only Jordan brand athlete to win a championship? And that was back on the Spurs. That was back whenever he wasn't even like the main guy. There hasn't been – like Jordan brand athletes don't really lead their team to champion. That's why like when Tatum signed there, everyone's like, eh. I mean, it's cool because it's Jordan, but it's like – I don't know. It doesn't get me excited like that.
Yeah, I know. Some things don't get you excited. We know what gets you excited.
Sarah J.
what do you think as far as Luka? Do you think he would have wanted to be under a branch of Nike? Because here's my thing. I don't think he wanted to be with Nike just because it's like, look how many superstar, legendary athletes there are that are signed with Nike. I mean, you have the guys like LeBron. You have, God rest his soul, Kobe Bryant. You have Michael Phelps, you have Usain Bolt, you have these legendary guys in their sports, Tiger Woods, the guys that are at the top of their sports. Luka is one of those guys, and I think him going to Nike, yes, he could be one of those guys by himself, but Jordan probably offered him more money, and look at the opportunity he has now. And now he is the true face of the Jordan brand, and I'm excited to see what Luka does there.